Okay guys, this is where we're going to key in the home seller's information, and by doing so you're going to go onto a website, and the website is www.sellyourhousepromptly.com/admin. And when you get on the screen, what you want to do is key in your username that I provided you along with your password, and you're going to go ahead and click on login. And when you click on login, it's going to bring you to my back office where you'll be able to key in the information. Now from here you're going to click on motivated sellers, and when you do that you'll get this screen right here. And at this screen, this is where you're going to add the seller. So right over there on the left, you're going to click on add seller, and then you're going to get this screen where you're going to be able to key in the home seller's information. Now before you go ahead and key this in, what you want to do is keep in mind is to have a conversation with the home seller so that he'll provide you with the information you're about to ask him, so it wouldn't sound like you're interrogating him. So information like get their first name, get their last name, find out what their email address is, get their daytime phone number, and here you want to key in their street number, not the street name but just the number itself, because on the next screen when you scroll down you'll be able to key in the street name, and go ahead and key in that street name, and keep in mind again just to have it conversational, then ask for the zip code. Now when you key in the zip code, what will automatically come up are the city and state. That's kind of like built in. Now one of the first questions you want to ask, you have to kind of like tactfully ask it is, what's your situation, why are you selling, and then you key it in here. It could be a divorce, bankruptcy, foreclosure, they might need the money, or anything like that. Now when you get down to this section over here, you may not have to key it in if it's different from the information above, so you can just leave that blank for now. So you can go ahead and just continue asking the questions, and what you want to do is ask them, what kind of repairs or maintenance does the house need, and you just key that here. So it might need a roof repair, exterior paint, interior paint, landscaping, or things like that. So you just follow into the next questions after you get that, and ask them what the square footage might be like 1,000 or 1,200 square footage. You get the number of bedrooms. This is a drop down, so you can just select the number of bedrooms that it has, and another drop down is for the bathrooms. Get the number of bathrooms, and you want to ask them if it's vacant so they can tell you either yes or no. Now, when you scroll down to the next screen, you're going to key in information that's basically on their finances of the house. So you want to ask what the first mortgage is, if there's a first mortgage. You want to be able to ask what the second mortgage is, if there's one of those. You want to be able to see if there's a third mortgage, and you would fill it in over there. Now again, keep in mind you want to make it very conversational, because this is the part of the conversation where you're going to be asking personal questions. They may or may not be giving you the information. If not, that's okay. You just sound friendly and try to get as much information as you can. So the first question is you're going to ask is how much are your total annual property taxes? If they know it, then they would go ahead and you would fill it in here. Now then you would ask them, are your property taxes insurance included in your monthly mortgage payments? If it is, they would answer yes or no there. And then the next question is, do you pay any condo or association fees, and if so much, how much per year? They would fill it in over there. Now this is where we kind of get personal in asking our questions, and this is kind of like they may or may not give you the information again, but it's kind of like how you deliver it and ask it. And so the first question is, if we were to if you were to have your house appraised, how much do you think it would be worth? And then they would give you the answer right there. Now the next question is then, would you sell your house for what you wanted? Now they may say yes, no, or they might be undecided. Now the next question is, would you be willing to receive any of your equity if applicable in the form of monthly payments? So like let's say if their first mortgage is $200,000 and the value of their home is $280,000, the amount of equity they have in there is the difference, so that would be $80,000. So would they be receiving $10,000 a year for the next 8 years? And then they would let you know if it's yes, no, or undecided. And another thing is, so we would ask them, would you be willing to sell your house by allowing us to take over your monthly mortgage payments? So if their monthly mortgage payments are like $1,200 or $1,300, and they say yes, then just or no or undecided, you go ahead and fill in there. Now the main question is this one, to test their motivation, and you can, if they outright give you the answer for this, then you can kind of know that they're motivated in selling their house. So what you want to do is ask them, is that if you were able to buy your house in 7 days or less, what is the least amount that you would accept? And whatever amount they give you, you key it in there. And last but not least, you want to, this is where you key in your information so that we know where these leads came from, where it says, how did you hear about this? And what you want to do is key in your name and your user ID at this point. Go ahead and scroll down to the different screens. So this screen right here, when you scroll here, you just go ahead and ignore it, because that's information that I'll fill in, when I look at the home seller's information that you keyed in. So you don't have to worry about that. So just go ahead and scroll, and just keep scrolling. And when you get down here to this information, you want to click here to submit. And when you click here to submit, I'll get the information, I'll do the follow-up, and I'll determine if this property is worth seeking after. But you still get paid for filling out this information for me to follow up on it. So that's about it, and that's how you key in the information for me to follow up on, so I can determine if these properties are a deal. All right.